You're a 4 to 8 times. Okay. Well, that's not good. Yeah. That's sounds awesome. In a very not awesome way. So I was watching some more stuff about, I was watching Allcraft, which is a podcast like Asmongold and Rich Campbell do. And it used to be pretty much solely World of Warcraft content. That's why it's called Allcraft, like all things Warcraft. But over the years, it's kind of transitioned into like just like gaming in general. Like they'll get developers in from different like upcoming games and stuff and talk to them. But they've done a couple about Final Fantasy 14 lately because that's the hot game right now. 14 is. That's the big one everyone wants to play or everyone's playing it. And like I keep getting really confused because both Asmund and Rich, and Asmongold's been saying this forever, but he keeps saying that the graphics in Final Fantasy 14 are terrible, like they're awful graphics. I keep being really confused because I'm like, they look fine. They're not like, you know, we're not talking like Battlefield 5 graphics, but they're good graphics. Like, you know, the scenery is good, the character models are fine, like the mobs look good. But they were both talking about today, like, because Rich has been playing it a lot, and Asmund, like, he officially announced he's starting it July 3rd. So this Saturday he'll be playing for the first time. And, like, Rich has been playing it for a while. He's like, yeah, I just can't get into the graphics. Like, they're so much worse than World of Warcraft. Like, they're really bad. I'm like, I don't... Like, I get World of Warcraft as, like, unique, like, cartoony art style. But, like, this is not... Like, this is also not, like, supposed to be, like, a hyper-realistic design either. So, like, it's weird. I don't know. It's teach their own, but they talk about it like it's like they're playing, you know, RuneScape OSRS in terms of like how bad they talk about they are. I'm like, no, they're pretty good. Like things have good detail, especially in the later expansions. The mobs and stuff have even better detail. So it's just weird.
Gentlemen, I'm told you are most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe,
I can barely hear you
your
right now because of my
safety in
cutscene.
these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk
Gotta mute my mic right there, it's really dusty, so I wanted to blow on it and clean it off.
Fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
What?
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins. Fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
Deuces. You know, these military types, they're always good at shaking a big stick. Don't mess with me, I'll call my friends and they'll come beat you up.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting viceroy, well,
Viceroy.
she's none too fond of Domans.
Whenever someone says the word Viceroy, I always think immediately
If we
Star
take any
Wars.
action to hinder the
The
safe
Viceroys.
passage of an imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Just better optimization.
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. Noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats.
Yeah.
Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat. And the
Weird.
captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
Yeah.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once!
So angry. Feisty man.
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
We got a feisty boy on our hands. I'm getting pretty hungry though. Yeah, I'm gonna go throw a pizza in the oven, I think. Should be ready about 10. BRB. Yep. So does print screen. Get the Ka-cheek. Uh-oh. Or his kin must be ashamed of him for helping out us. Behind it looks so slow. On the side it looks like a decent pace. What? Interesting. It's gonna have those one little face monsters, isn't it? They're gonna add. Interesting. I shall do the informing of the people and the things. I'm also going to queue up for my thingamajiggies. What do you have, Yusui? Oh yeah, pick that up all around here. Yeah, I'll help you. I'm gonna give him my aetherites. Can't die, not in combat. Sucker. Oh, there's a Ninja Turtle in this named Sauroban. Yeah, Saruman the Green. Liberate them. Oh, yes, the easy part. Let's liberate a country. Pretty much.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
Oh, I'm gonna have to wait, I think.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
I didn't want to wait.
Viceroy
I
herself.
wanted to
Look behind her.
withdraw.
Isn't that...
I can't even get it back without skipping this cutscene, which I don't want to do. Alright, I'll take the penalty, I guess.
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very Doma. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Korjin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word.
Kill somebody. Yep.
Kill him.
Smooth.
Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire.
Me after the first
We can't
one.
have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
You already killed the one. Aww. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to go in.
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villagers is as good as dead.
Aren't they as good as dead already? And we can get the bad guy, though.
We
Like, if
must
they're gonna
consider
die,
the
at least we can,
wider
like,
picture.
take the
If
bad
we
guy.
act recklessly, we risk alerting
And
the
kill them.
Guardians to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness.
That's the
I will
man.
approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Imagine what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand.
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think.
Yeah, obviously
maybe
the parents are
something
gonna die too.
fundamental, something
Obviously.
intrinsic, something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you.
Ghost Satsu's just a mad lad.
And all
A
shall
big
answer
Chad
to my blade.
mad lad.
Bring him to the tavern.
Let's do just that. All right, let's hop on. Oh, is it a boat or? Oh, I see. There's a over there. The way out. I can't do it till I can fly, I think. Killing the messenger. Oh, I have this headache. I've been getting this headache every night for the past several nights, like right about the same time. Yeah. So I need to go to bed and stop just effing around all the time. Oh, what's really saying? Oh, I think it's underneath. I wonder if I can even go right over there or not. Well, apparently it works. Just in time in my dashboard. That's an interesting Gayuki. Dang! This fish creature thing is on steroids, bro. I go check on the food in the oven real quick, and then I'll be back down in a few minutes. BRB. So that was probably my most short-lived stream ever. Jill, I have to go get the kids. Jill she was gonna pick them up from Macy, but they had to be picked up by 10:30, and Macy and Jill can't make it there because she's stuck at her mom's helping her or something. So I have to run and get the boys. So yeah, I mean, it's not fun, but it's okay because I really this headache, man. I take medicine and it just keeps building up. So like I'm having fun playing the game, but I'm having a really hard time looking at the screen. So like I'm not focused and I'm not really getting the, you know, what I want. Well, yeah, it's just headache. I get it this time. Really well. I mean, I have a blue. My monitor does the blue light for me, but yeah, but I only play my game like my I mean, I only play my game like what, 3 nights a week it seems. So it's not from looking at my computer screen too much. But Oh well. I guess it's probably smart that I get a decent amount of rest if we're going to go to MA tomorrow. Because I was going to stay up till like 1 a.m. streaming, but... maybe not. Alright, I'll catch you later. Alright, super short stream. I did like 3 things, but little, not really an emergency, but like a little bit of a time thing. I have to jump off, go pick up my kids here, so I'll catch you guys.